All right, so here's what we're going to build on n8n. We're going to create a workflow that gets triggered daily at midnight, and it's going to ask AI to summarize the performance metrics from Google Ads, Facebook Ads, Google Analytics, and on top of that, we're going to get the net sales from Shopify. AI is going to summarize it, and the workflow is going to send that AI summary to our email inbox. Hello, marketers. Welcome back to the channel. Lately, quite a few of our customers reached out to me and asked me the same question. Can AI send them a daily marketing report automatically without them touching the UI of Google Ads, Facebook Ads, Shopify, or Google Analytics themselves? They wanted something like this. Every morning they wake up, an email or a Slack message that says, here's your Google Ad spend yesterday, here's your performance, here's how much you made on Shopify, here's what changed, and here's what to pay attention to. They want it to be generated by AI so that they don't have to check any dashboards, they don't want to open spreadsheets, they just want to simply be told exactly what happened. The problem is, although AI is very smart, it has no idea how to access your marketing or sales data in real time accurately. So I've signed up for this software called n8n myself to see if it is actually possible. And here's what I found. This is way easier than people think. You can plug in Adzviser MCP server directly into AI models inside n8n workflows, schedule it daily, and have AI summarize yesterday's real performance metrics and send it straight into your Slack or email inbox. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build this workflow from scratch and discover how much it's going to cost us per day. Are you ready? Let's jump right in. All right, before we create our very first AI automation workflow through n8n, what we do want to do is create an API key from the AI model that we're going to use. Okay, we need that API key because we need to plug that into our workflow to successfully call the AI model. In this video, we're going to use Claude. So we need to go to platform.claude.com/settings/keys to generate that API key. And if you are an OpenAI guy, if you're a GPT person, you might want to go to platform.openai.com/API-keys. All right, so here's what we're going to build on n8n. We're going to create a workflow that gets triggered daily at midnight, and it's going to ask AI to summarize the performance metrics from Google Ads, Facebook Ads, Google Analytics, and on top of that, we're going to get the net sales from Shopify. AI is going to summarize it, and the workflow is going to send that AI summary to our email inbox. Okay, this is what we're going to build. So let's sign in. Let's create a new workflow. Once we sign in, as our first step, let's do a trigger, and let's schedule our trigger at midnight every day. You can also do 1 a.m., 1 p.m., any time of the day as you want. But for this video, let's just do midnight. And after that, let's add a new AI agent to our workflow. And we do want to define a prompt that goes, hey, how much did I spend on Google Ads, Facebook Ads yesterday? How many active users did our website get from GA4? And last but not least, how much net sales did our Shopify store make yesterday? Let's use demo workspace. For those who don't know what a workspace is in Adzviser, I'll explain it a little bit later. Okay, for now, let's keep as is. For the chat model, let's select Anthropic chat model, and let's create new credentials. And for here, for the API key, let's copy and paste the API key that we have created earlier here and paste it here. And let's click save. It's going to give us a green box that goes, hey, connection tested successfully. So that's very good. For the model, let's select Claude Sonnet 4.5 for its affordability. Claude Opus 4.5 is also very good, but it's just more expensive. For the time being, let's just select Sonnet 4.5. Okay, for the tool here. All right, so that's what we want to elaborate slightly more on. We're going to select a MCP client tool. And what this tool does here is that it provides the real-time cross-channel marketing data, which we just defined in our prompt. And we're going to use Adzviser MCP for this tool. So mcp.adzviser advisermcp.com/http. For authentication, let's do MCP OAuth 2. For credentials, let's create a new one. For OAuth redirect URL, let's keep it as is. For the server URL, let's retype in what we just typed in earlier, mcp.adviser.com/http. And let's click connect my account. Okay, so you will see a pop-up window right here, and then you're going to simply type in your Adzviser credentials to log in, click to authorize, and then you're going to scroll a little bit to the bottom and then click complete authorization via MCP. Earlier, we skipped the explanation of a workspace in Adzviser. Now we can explain it. A workspace in Adzviser is like a folder or a directory in your file system. It basically contains lots of cross-channel accounts. For example, Google Ads, Facebook Ads, Google Analytics, LinkedIn Ads, Shopify. You can basically connect all of your cross-channel accounts into one single workspace. As long as you define from which workspace you want your data from, Adzviser will be able to provide that real-time, accurate marketing data to AI models. Okay, so for the purpose of this demo, we're using the demo workspace, which we have defined here. All right, so let's simply click complete authorization via MCP. Okay, it's going to tell us, hey, connection successful, so that's good. Let's see if we're missing anything. Let's do make sure that, hey, use dynamic client registration is turned on. Okay, that's very important. All right, let's close this. Tools to include all, and then let's close this. All right, last but not least, let's add a send email step because we do want to receive that marketing report generated by AI in our email inbox. For this workflow, I'm using my personal Gmail account as a sender to send that AI generated marketing report to my work email account. Okay, so let's type in my from email and to email. Okay. And then for the credentials to connect with, you can simply create a new credentials here because I have previously created mine. So I'm just going to use what I have created previously, but you can simply just check how to create credentials for your email. Whether you're using Gmail, Outlook, or Yahoo, you should be simply able to hook it up with n8n. Okay, so let's simply just use SMTP account that we just created. Okay, and we should be good to go. All right, so as of now, it seems like we have created the workflow on n8n. So let's now execute our workflow. Okay, it looks like it's working. Let's let n8n do its thing. In this process, okay, so workflow has been successfully executed, and here is the output. Okay, and let's see if we have received anything in our inbox. All right, so it looks like, oh, we forgot to define the subject as well as the content of the email. So let's quickly go back and let's define those. Let's here for the email subject, let's do yesterday's marketing report, Google Ads, FB Ads, Shopify, as well as GA4. And for the output, let's simply just do, let's pull it here. Okay, JSON.output. Okay, all right, beautiful. Let's close it again. And we're going to rerun our workflow one more time to see if we will be able to receive anything concrete in our email inbox. Let's execute it again. Okay, and in this process, our Anthropic chat model is constantly calling the Adzviser MCP server to retrieve that data. And then once the data is fed to the chat model, oh, okay, it looks like we hit the rate limit. Let's wait for a little bit. Okay, so now let's run our workflow one more time. In this process, the connected Anthropic model is constantly calling the Adzviser MCP server to retrieve the latest real-time marketing data from Google Ads, Facebook Ads, Shopify, and then GA4 account in our demo workspace. And so far, so good. It looks like it's working. Let's give it more time. Okay, so it looks like workflow has been executed successfully. Very good. And let's go back to our email inbox. Let's see if I've received anything. Okay, so this time we did receive a email in our inbox with the just defined subject. Okay, yesterday's marketing report. And here's the message. All right, so we are receiving data from Google Ads, Facebook Ads, as well as Google Analytics and Shopify net sales. We can tweak our prompt here just to customize what we like to see from our connected accounts. Okay. For example, if we want to know the number of conversions, the number of clicks from our Google Ads and Facebook Ads account, the purchase rate from the connected Google Analytics account, we can all do them there. All right, last but not least, we want to figure out how much we have spent on tokens from the previous 2 runs of our workflows on n8n by using the Anthropic model, right? So we spent 69 cents from the previous 2 runs. If you remember, the first time we did succeed in our workflow, but we didn't receive any real data in our email because there was some misconfiguration there. And the second time it succeeded, and we did receive the marketing report in our email inbox. So roughly each run, it will cost us 30 cents in tokens from Anthropic. And every month, it's going to probably cost you $9 to $10 in using the Anthropic's model. I really hope that this video makes sense. I hope that this is going to bring a lot of value to setting up your automatic workflow for your organization and your agency to, automate things in the AI world. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Adzviser.